to the Deathmatch Wrestle Podcast. They're more than welcome to come on too anytime they want to come on.
Oh man, the girls pop good like this.
Alright, it's a budget thing. Let's see what he's up to.
Thank you, man, and thank you for giving me the time.
Tune in right now.
And good evening, everyone. You're listening to another episode of the Deathmatch Wrestle Podcast. It's Friday night, and my guest at this time, the golf. I'm going to call it. You got too many names here. The golf father.
Oh yeah,
Dale Springs. How you doing tonight?
Doing good. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing pretty good. Don't have to call me sir. I hate that. I'm not a sir. You know. But
hey, in my world, that's the classy way to say it. You say sir, ma'am, and all that. But if you want to my first name, we're cool. I'll do that.
Yeah. But you know, I know it's a respect thing, and it feels like I'm in the army when you say that. Yes, sir. You know. So how you doing? Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. Just been kicking it back and played a round of 18 earlier this morning.
Oh yeah.
4 did pretty well. Nice.
I haven't played in quite a while. They're probably sitting in the corner of my room, dusty.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's my first time in a while since COVID.
Mm-hmm. The courses are nice, I'm sure, by you.
So beautiful.
Yeah. I mean, we have the local ones down, at the shore here, and they're just, nice and kept as well,
Yeah, I haven't been to Jersey. I want to try to be able to travel the world and see new places and play golf in different places. So I might have to come up there one day.
Absolutely. I'll challenge you. Always up for a challenge, Golf is a competition, but, PG level to, the whole, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got
you. So anyway, yeah, weather's been nice, can't complain. It's been cool as hell. The weather's not as hot yet, Summer hasn't hit the fucking 80-degree weather or 100-degree weather yet.
Oh no, down here it's been like up in the 90s, man. Or not up here, down here. Very bad humidity, and then the weather just gets so hot. Like I'll step outside and I'm already drenched in sweat.
Mm.
Like I want to just end up walking outside with like no shirt on and just go
get a tan. Yeah,
can't do that. Do that over here.
Right. Yeah, I sit by my pool and get a tan. That's about it. I don't even bother going to the beach. It's tourist season,
Yeah, screw that. Just go by the poolside.
Exactly. I mean, now's the tourist season. Everybody's all, ooh, let's go to the beach. Who cares? I mean, what they just announced, like in Jersey, just recently, they're drinking on the boardwalks now in Atlantic City, which is a plus.
Really?
Which that's been run down for so long. Like it's lost so many, businesses just left and right closing. There's not that many casinos left over there. It's like insane.
It's good for them.
Yeah, it is. As my friends, I think actually there's going to be a show in a couple of weeks. ICW from New York is doing a drive-in theater show, which is pretty cool.
In New Jersey? Or are they going to do it in New York?
In Jersey. They're going to put up a screen, I guess, a big plastic blow-up screen or whatever, how they're going to do it. And, from a location somewhere else they're, wrestling at,
Right. And then they're going to show it on the screen for the
people. Park your car in the parking lot. And I don't know. That's kind of a ridiculous way to do it, but it'll be live on IWTVs, which is popular,
Oh yeah, I've heard of that. I haven't been able to look into it recently because of my schedule, but eventually I'm going to look into the IWGTV.
Yeah, IWTV. Oh, dude, for $9, dude, you can't beat it. You cannot beat all the promotions that are on it. Like, there's so many promotions. It's like you could just don't even have to like my local Game Changer Wrestling,
Yeah,
which is they're real pop.
It's like the Netflix for wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Which
different promotions.
Yeah, all over, which is cool. But I think this week actually they're actually running 2 shows in Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah, I heard about one of them. I didn't know it was going to be 2, but I've heard.
IWA, yeah, IWA is running one, and GCW is running one outdoors at a state park theater.
Dang. Bet that's going to be interesting to see that.
But well, hey, you know what? It's a way for people can't go to see wrestling, and I know IWA. You know how IWA Mid South is so, has its ups and ups, ups and downs all the time. I mean,
Yeah, I've heard all about them, and I'm hoping to one day work with one of them, either IWA or Game Changer, because I know they're getting very popular out and about around the country. So I'm hoping to work with one of them soon.
Mm-hmm. That'd be cool. That'd be cool to see if you can make it. I mean, yeah, they're all over. Hell, Japan too. Shit. There's a bucket list of places for everybody. To wrestle.
Oh yeah.
How long have you been in the business now?
So training wise, in July we'll make it 3 years. But I've been traveling / actually wrestling for 2 years now, since May.
Mm-hmm.
It's been very, very fun,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't think I would ever trade my time wrestling for everyday job.
Yeah, you're working with Evolve. Evolve 8. I think it's called Evolve 8 Pro.
Elevate Pro.
Elevate Pro. I know the guy. Benjamin.
Benjamin Woods.
He's a good guy.
That's my main trainer over there.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very smart guy, and he loves the old school way.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually dig the old school way more than the newer generation way. Because most matches, they all seem the same out in the independent scene. Like, it's all like flippy stuff, or so many false finishes. Like in the first, there was people doing false finishes like in the first 5 minutes of the match that I've seen before, and I'm like, what's the point? Like, you're not even going like the technique of a match. You're just doing this to pop a crowd. So Ben likes to teach us like the very old school way, and telling you like to do a chain, shine, heat, comeback finish, and build the match like that. Like I love that, and I love the things that he's been teaching us, and I've been able to use in my matches, and I've been countlessly watching the network and watching YouTube videos on old matches, and taking things from different wrestlers, and putting it into my arsenal and learning that way. And
what you need to do, I'll tell you what, Benjamin, he used to wrestle in Jersey all the time.
Yeah.
And the promotion was called Phoenix Championship Wrestling. You go on Smart Mark Video. They have DVDs. Check it. You could, you'd be like, really? Holy shit. Yeah. You'll see some old shit of him wrestling. Like, it's wow.
Yeah. I'll look into that. I've only seen like one YouTube video, because I'm searching them up just to see if there might be one, and there's like one or two. I watched one for a second. He can go. That man can still go.
He can. He's faced like Nova to you name it. He's faced all the wrestlers that came up in the industry.
Right.
So with all this COVID, man, are you just prepping and waiting to go back, or what, man?
Man,
it's a craving. I know. I feel bad. I know. I feel bad as a fan. As a fan, and you guys, it sucks. It really.
It ruined an 8 straight weekend lineup I had
from bookings. I know. It's like
from March till like halfway through May. Like, I just had everything booked, and I was supposed to go back to Portland, Oregon. I was supposed to go to Texas for a 3-day show. I was supposed to go to California next month, but that one's still canceled because California still has high numbers for COVID.
Yeah,
and like, it just messed up a lot of stuff. Like, I at one point I hit the dumps. I was just very like sad, depressed about it. Now I've been the gym's opened back up down here, and been grinding in there. And then I've been working my butt off in the ring whenever we can get in it. And just trying to get that cardio up. Because I know a lot of people's cardio is going to be shit when they come back. So we've been working on that. And I'm trying to get back in the ring and wrestle. That's all I want to do. All I've been waiting to do.
I know, because you have had so many matches that you wanted guys you wanted to face, and it's like, damn. It's like, okay, but I'll be better than ever now, It'll be better when it comes back.
Yeah, you're always learning. Like you can't just train for a little bit and then start wrestling and then never train again. Like you're gonna always learn from people and learn like you train. So that's why you need to continuously train. Like a 5-year bet. You can learn something new from a new guy, from a guy who's like a year in. Like, stuff like that. That's why I like to have training. And whenever we miss, it makes me really mad. I'm just like, come on, man. Like, I just want to wrestle.
Who are the guys you, or what was like your first connection with wrestling as a kid?
So I started watching whenever I was 6 years old. And that was around the time John Cena was champion in 2006. Like, yeah, I'm 21 years old. Yeah. John Cena was out there, a prime Batista, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, all of them. I would watch them a lot. But recently, I like to go back and watch like Ric Flair's old stuff. Kurt Hennig, Randy Savage, Bret Hart, Stone Cold. I love the technicality and the psychology in wrestling. So I looked at more for those kind of guys instead of like the brawlers and the high flyers and
the grappler. Yeah, you just wanted like the Ricky Steamboats and
like I like to watch them. I like to watch those kind of guys. And basically, that list that I just said was like some of my top guys, like that I love to watch. Here and now, like I'm a big Randy Savage fan, and I've been watching a lot of Bret Hart matches too. Like he was good. He wasn't dying whenever he called himself the best.
Of course, Benoit. Cannot leave that one out too.
I have his DVD. I forgot the title, but I have the one DVD I think that's out for him. I still have not watched that documentary on the Dark Side of the Ring on him. Still, I have to watch that. Yeah, it's gonna sound very crazy, but I watched it 3 times. Once by myself, once with my friend, and then once with my girl, because they both wanted to see it, and I had Vice on my phone. I was like, "Hey, you're here, let's watch it." I watched it 3 times. Like it still hit me hard, man. Like it's really good.
They're coming out. I mean, they've had some good ones. Don't get me wrong. They've had like New Jack was really. That was it.
Oh, I watched that.
That was crazy back in his day. I know, like just the way. I never knew about that kid. I never knew about that kid. I didn't know about that kid who was like illegally wrestling. But then Bruiser Brody, and then Dr. Schultz. Like holy shit! It's like I got to see Dr. Schultz as a kid
really?
at a show in with Brody when he was around.
Yeah, I didn't. I watched almost all the documentaries for season 2, but I didn't watch Jimmy Snuka. I'm honestly not interested in Jimmy. Like even with the whole allegations that came out, like even before that, like I wasn't interested in the guy. Like he was.
Yeah, he was. I know his career. Just Don Morocco, big deal. That was that was a big the fame moment. But. We'll see who they bring next. I'm curious,
I think they only do like 6 episodes, 6-7 episodes a season. So I'm hoping next season they'll bring up even better stories.
Yeah.
Maybe even some that no one even knows about. Like I didn't know about the New Jack stuff. I didn't really watch them. So like his career. You just think about it, like a guy from from New York or Philly, wherever he was from, and just
a manslaughter, like a fucking massacre guy,
Right.
You just fucking all the cocaine and drugs that he did over the years from ECW. But I'm surprised they, allowed that shit back then.
Yeah,
But that was back, but now it's all tests and this and that. And,
Yeah, now you can't get away with anything.
No, I mean, I remember back in the day when ECW, like Balls Mahoney actually came up to me and actually asked me for painkillers one time. I'm like, dude, so I can't, sorry, because it was just, insane. But now we're talking ECW. Who'd you like in ECW growing up, or like watching through it?
I watched Rob Van Dam a good bit, and Steve Corino, and
Jericho. I think Jericho made
Jericho too, for a short time. And that's another guy, by the way. That's another guy I like to watch, Chris Jericho, his old stuff from WCW and then WWF when he was there at the beginning. That's another guy that he knows how to work, and he would change up his style to still go with the flow of the generation that was there.
And like you're saying, Jerry Lynn as well, I mean, nobody really recognizes his career for what he did, Like, hell, he had a good career for wrestling. But now look where he is. He's like a head coach.
He ain't doing anything, man.
He's making my money on AEW, just being an extra, I mean, what do you think? Do you enjoy the product? Do you like the AEW product? That's
Here's the thing. I don't watch AEW, and it's not because I'm a anti AEW or pro WWE only. Like, I just don't have the time to ever get to AEW because Wednesdays, I'm usually in the gym like right after training, so I it's late at night too, so I don't get to watch it. But I'll catch up on NXT. I follow so many wrestling accounts that show results from AEW, so I'll see that on my timeline on Instagram.
Yeah, or Twitter.
I
Twitter. Yeah, I know. Twitter has it also. It's like,
But I've seen a little bit of their stuff. I heard about the Stadium Stampede match. I heard it was a freaking masterpiece. And I know some guys that are there. Like, they had John Cruz / Serpentico on there on AEW Dark.
Yes, he's popular. I know.
I've had some encounters with him and did a seminar, and I've talked to him a lot. Fuego recently. He's a guy I've known since he was doing backyard wrestling.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I knew him. Now he's doing good stuff. Joe Alonzo. Like, I know a lot of people over there, so I'm happy for them. And it's another place.
I know. It's like my friend Joe, Joey Janela, He was a guy from Jersey Shore, and like, hey, come on. He had the daredevil of Jersey, like he's the man who, he really had, he struggled for all the years he was a kid, to come into the business, and and they have their ups and downs, and but hell, he made it big, and he got us, doing good, and and the youngest kid. You think about the youngest kid who was there, Marco Stunt.
Oh,
like my God, that kid is the future. Like, he's gonna fucking blow up.
I'm AEW is just another place for wrestlers to go, and that's good for our industry because not everybody's gonna be able to get to WWE. Like, I'm sorry, like I'm gonna say this now, like Marco Stunt is because of his height and probably his size. Like, Vince McMahon wouldn't do it. Like, no. I'm sorry, like you can be a great wrestler and all at your height and your speed and all that, but Vince ain't looking for that, and that sucks. So you got another place to go, like AEW, that's gonna use the kid, even though he's really short and really small. Like, they're gonna use that to his advantage. They got him a really like a 7-foot tall tag partner.
I know, and it's like, holy shit. I know, and that guy's been around for the business for Lucha, Lucha Underground and whatnot, and
exactly.
They need somebody like that. They have a lot of like masked wrestlers and this and that, it's going to be different. It's going to be it's interesting now. They want to have but Cody's doing that challenge right now for the belt, which is really.
I heard that one. Anyone, even if you're not signed AEW, you'll. I don't know how you can do that, but
yeah,
you can challenge and have a match with him somehow, which was good because Ricky Starks, he was a free agent.
Yeah,
before that match, he was going in to have the match, and then they signed him after that match because he impressed them that well. And he's a really good wrestler coming out of Texas. So, that's like I said, like it's a platform for more wrestlers who may not ever get a chance in WWE to be on the national television, TNT, and we'll see them. Like, that's really good.
It's a better chance for that, and you never know if you could be there. You don't know
exactly. Like I'm not opposed. That's another thing. If I don't watch it, like I'm not opposed to being on there and being used and
as an extra, or being an extra or whatever. Yeah,
exactly. I want as many opportunities as I can. If it's for WWE, if it's for AEW, Impact, ROH,
and NWA,
NWA.
Yeah.
Like any of them, I just want to be able to wrestle and be able to.
Do you like that product? I caught my eye on that. I like it. I haven't really sat down and watched a lot of. I know a lot of wrestlers and Homicide and Eddie Kingston and just a couple other guys. It's like these guys are doing pretty good for an old school gimmick. Like it's a throwback. It's pretty cool. I like it. And you have Tim Storm and you got Nick Diaz or whatever the hell his name is.
Yeah, they're champion. Nick Aldis.
Yeah, Nick Aldis. It's a good product. It really is.
It's a revamped NWA. Like I love the whole studio thing they were doing before COVID. Like it's brilliant. It was very smart of them to do that. Bring that back. So,
but what do you think about the crowd? Like you look at
even though it's small, I like it. They're still rowdy, and they're not like why waste your time being there if you're not going to want to enjoy the show.
Exactly. That's like that guy, Tony Khan. I mean, come on, he's a millionaire. That guy's like he's got money. Like Joey, if you listen to Joey's podcast, he was on a podcast and he was talking to some guys who were just sitting around talking. He's like, he'll throw them fucking food for like catering is unbelievable. Like, the after parties that they throw. Like the guy's just like, you don't give a shit.
So I think he's trying to fit in that crowd of the wrestlers because they're all young. A lot of them are young.
They really are. Yeah.
I heard about that story. He said that he got Tony hooked on White Claw. So now after every show, their after parties, everybody's drinking a White Claw or nothing because they said there's no other beer over there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Tony puts a duffel bag or something.
And then they go. He buys like Whoppers, like 300 Whoppers and stuff. I've read that. That's interesting. Like
it was I think it was like a food critic podcast almost. It was like they were talking about Chili's and JR Cornette, and it's just made up bullshit, but it's funny,
Yeah.
It's kind of cool though. It's kind of a different story about it. Now I would like look at Tony's career really just like to see. I'm sure nobody really knows about him.
Yeah, I didn't know about him until I realized the son of the owner of the Jaguars. Like before AEW started with their own brand and their own company. Like I didn't know about that.
No, I never knew about that. I mean, what you had Shane McMahon associated with that football thing? That didn't last that long.
Exactly.
Although I was lucky enough because my neighbor across the street actually went to the stadium, took his kids to the stadium, met him. He's like, "Hey, I got an autograph for you." No shit, thanks. So I scored a free autograph, for the man. Even though I've never met the McMahons, but my cousin actually used to. My cousin's wife's friend worked for WWF at the time, and I got free perks like T-shirts and just shit. But but they're 15 minutes also from the headquarters too. so I pass by that when I'm up there. But now it's a different location, so downtown more.
Yeah.
WWE's changed now. I used to love it, but NXT is where it's at. Like you said.
Oh yeah, I love NXT, man. I try to catch that as much as I can. Like it's that proving ground basically. It's not that stupid game show anymore. It's not what it was in the early years of it. Like this is the proving ground for guys who get signed on. Like that's why you see like WWE signs so many people out of their tryouts. They're trying to see if they can make it even past the tryout anymore. It's not what it, like it's crazy.
Get this out there for everybody. Share it. We're getting views. But yeah, man, it's wrestling. Growing up as us, as a kid and stuff. You look, like you said, Savage. To now, you look at it. It's like, who are these guys? Like, who's the next? In the tag teams, and have you ever been in tag teams, or just you like solo?
I've had 2 tag teams that I've ever been in, and both times I was a champion somewhere. One was with my friend Braxton Hunter. We were tag champions in Alabama somewhere. And then back at Elevate, we have a tag cup. So instead of tag titles, it's a cup. Me and Marcos Espada were the tag champions for a little bit. And the rules with that cup was like, you defend it, and the next time like you lose it, you can't go for it again. So it's like a one-time thing. So you try to work as a good team and defend it and hope to keep your reign going. So we were the first ever cup champions, and we were both heels, but we were supposed to have a match against each other that night. Night we won them, and then Ben put us in a tag match against Tech for the cup, and then I don't know how, but we won. And we held it for like close to 200 days, and then we had a tag match for the cup against another heel group, the Billionaires Club at the time. And us bickering with each other cost us the match, and the other guy got pinned, so we ended up losing the cup.
What's the last time you held a title? When's the last time you actually held?
Hey,
that's been
I have never held a singles title yet. So
wow.
The only times I've had a title was the Continental Cup and then the tag title in Alabama. That's the only.
Well, yeah. So now you're ready for it. Damn it,
I'm ready for the singles run, man. I can work with it. My persona can work so well with championships, and my idea is to come out with a green jacket once I have a championship and come out with it and be more arrogant than ever. Coming out just well dressed and with a suit jacket.
Right.
Title, holding it like Flair would, never having it on his waist when he's cutting promos, holding it like
you got the gold plated golf bag. Come,
yeah,
there you go, customized golden belt design on it.
Heck yeah.
That'd be badass. Imagine, holy shit. But yeah, no, just reach for your goals, man. It's a business that we, you guys, have it's when you think it's right and it's gonna hit you and you're gonna get confidence. And I know how it is. We know how it is in the back, but people don't realize, what's the worst heckler you've ever had in a crowd?
I had an old lady, because she passed away earlier this year, or late 2019. In one of my first couple matches, she would come to the shows, and every time I would come out, I walked past her, and she'd flip me off, saying "F you," blah blah blah. So, in retaliation, as a heel, I'm in the ring. I did a move to my opponent. I can hear her cursing me out. So I went and spit directly to her. I got so mad. Like,
God.
I was just trying to play the heel.
Yeah.
And she got so mad, but later on she ended up growing on to me. Like she was stopped being as much of a heckler.
Yeah.
And liked what I was doing, and like I said, rest her soul. I didn't know she had much health problems, but her daughter posted about it, so I do ask for forgiveness from her daughter about the time I spit on her mom, but.
Yeah, it's always something with the fan interaction. It's great. It's just I always like to put back on my experience as a fan of wrestling. You remember, like CZW. When CZW is so launched, what it really was good. Like I remember that I had a feud with MJF.
You did.
Yes, I have a picture of my. Oh, well, I got blocked on Twitter, but I tossed toilet paper at him, and he got pissed off, and yada yada. And go figure, he was dating that girl who was dating that guy Teddy Hart.
He was dating
the Maria Manic character. Yeah.
I remember he at one point was dating Penelope. Oh no, that was my bad.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I thought he was dating her.
Yeah. MJF had her as his valet, that Maria Manic character. I remember that. But
when he was dating Alley Cat, I remember that. I don't know if they ever went public. They posted on Instagram and stuff, but I remember they were together at one point from like late 2018 to 2019.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that. I heard he's a real prick in real life.
Yeah, but I had a friend. But I had a friend on Twitter, my buddy that runs Game Changer, helped me set it up where I got blocked. I think I said, I want to take a shit in your house. Your parents are home. I want to use your bathroom. It's great. I still have. I gotta find that tweet somewhere. It's out there still in my collection. Just a moment like that makes your day,
Right.
But yeah. There's so many guys dating whoever. That Teddy Hart, he screwed his career up. Look at it. Look at that guy. Like really.
Hey, like this whole. Have you heard about the whole allegation stuff going on with a lot of wrestlers?
Yeah, with David Starr and like a lot of the other guys. Yeah, it's
a lot now. Like this list is just growing. Like I can't believe the amount of dudes out there. Like there's some that I've like personally known and had a match with. Like, like, dude, come on, are you serious? Like, you never know if this guy. Like, I personally never have done that. None of that stuff. I'm not like that. I don't want to be like that. Why disrespect and abuse and mistreat a girl? Like,
you know what? She we just got in contact with on Instagram. My friend Lizzie Valentine. Old XPW wrestler, or Wrestling Society X, she got abused. I didn't realize that at 19 years old. That's on Twitter. I'll send you that story.
All right. But yeah, like I've heard like someone with Matt Riddle, Jack Gallagher just got released because of allegations with him. Devlin got it. Like, geez,
it just keeps on. I know it keeps on elevating to a different level. It's
hot people to people in the indie scene, and it's getting. I'm actually glad because why have those pieces of shit out there? Like we don't need them. Get those people out. I don't like. There's someone who tweeted that said it don't matter if you have a contract. Like, well, like you do not. That doesn't give you power. It doesn't give you. It doesn't exempt you from being able to do that stuff to women. Like that's horrible. And I really hope all these scumbags get kicked out and blackballed and never used again. Like that's what wrestling needs. Wrestling needs a fresh start.
Absolutely. It'll come to them after this COVID. So watch it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah. David Starr and I don't know. It's just all. It's crazy. I hate when stuff like drama. That's like drama to us. Come on. We don't need that shit.
It's making a bad scene and a bad name on wrestling, and then people that's going to make it worse for them. Like, just get them out. Stop.
I mean, if you go back and look, like the first story, Lufisto started, the wrestler Lufisto brought it out, to the attention to all the fans, all to everybody, and then it leaked from there, Yeah,
I've literally been watching it for the last 2 days now, just reading on Twitter about it. It's horrible.
I spend more time on Instagram than Facebook these days. I catch more. It's more fun and entertaining,
Oh yeah. Instagram's my go-to at this point. I'm not really a big Twitter fan, and I don't really message on Twitter a lot. I just go on there just to check stuff, just what's going on.
Well, Joey Janela actually started this thing. It's called the Janela Zone at night with this guy that he's going to have his first appearance. Hopefully, I can go to the show. From Georgia. This kid, he brought a kid to the ring at an AEW show. And he's a wrestler, so he's just gonna do the backyard wrestling show. He got his wish, to wrestle for Game Changer. Make his name known. He has T-shirts out there. It says "Nasty Leroy." It's crazy. It's on Instagram. You have to check it out sometime. I'll send you an invite to the live when they're both on. It's funny shit. They bring celebrities in too.
How many shows has he done?
Just when he can, He's chilling now, but he's like taking his break now,
Right.
He wants to hit the beach, of course, Everybody wants to hit that beach, and of course he has to have his White Claw. So
always with the ball.
I gotta buy one of those shirts. All the years I've known him, I never bought a shirt from him. But we have so many T-shirts in our collections, Oh
yeah, I got a lot of them. I got like over 40, maybe 50 shirts. I have them all in a box now because it was space.
I know. I'm trying to give them away now, but I got this as a new merchandise item. I'll send you one.
Nice.
Cozy, a beer cozy.
Let me use that.
You could use that on a golf course.
Oh yeah, I love drinking me a Orchard or some Jameson. I'm a big, like, a lot of people don't like Jameson, and I mean I understand, but it's the only like whiskey I actually. I know I like a good what do you call it? I like a good Yingling, of course. Nothing wrong with Yingling or Blue Moon once in a while. Right.
I like a cold Bud Light. Yeah, big deal. Coors Light, whatever we get our hands on.
Right.
And PBAs, of course, can't beat them.
Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of like the beer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm more on the side of like the ciders and mixing whiskey with like Coke or something.
Yeah, Honey Jack or like a Jack Daniel.
I've never been a fan
of Jack.
One time I drank and did beer pong. They were using Ultra, and I swear I almost like threw up. That bad. I can't. It just tastes like piss to me.
Have you tried the White Claws? They're not bad.
I have not.
Dude, pick one up just for the hell of it. You'd be like, holy shit, it's just cider. It tastes pretty good. Like, it's just like a light seltzer.
I'm gonna try it just because you just said that.
Black cherry. Try
it came out.
He likes the black cherry or watermelon. I don't know. Whatever floats your boat, and you got different flavors.
Right.
It's a different drink. So it feels like you're a girl. You know what I mean? But so what?
Hey, maybe that's why I don't drink them. Maybe I don't want to seem like I'm a girl.
Yeah.
Well, Joey's a girl. Joey likes what he likes. So
he does. Nothing wrong with that. He's got the money to spend. So hell, every time he's at a ring, during a show, I'll run up to the ring. Here you go.
Give him a White Claw.
Yeah, or give Mansour a light beer. There's a guy. You ever heard that name, Mance Warner? He's pretty.
Yeah, I think I've seen him once.
Yeah, he's been around. From MLW to everywhere. Shit.
Right.
But what else do we got? Anything else? We could just close it right here. We're done. How's that?
Good. I think we're good. There's not much.
I know. Come back anytime you want. You know?
Oh, I appreciate it. Oh, my bad. Yes, Russell.
Yeah. No problem, my friend.
Thank you.
But we'll set something up for another time. Yeah.
Of course.
So feel free to plug, whatever you want.
All right. Guys, I'm on Facebook under Dale Springs and a Facebook page under Dale Springs. Instagram is Dale Springs Pro. Twitter's Dale Springs Pro. YouTube, I have a few matches up there. I'm trying to get as much content as I can from old matches. So you can follow it searching up Dale Springs. And I'm also on What a Maneuver right now for merch. So I have my latest shirt, which is the Golf Father tee. It's on there. Just search up Dale Springs. I appreciate the time with you, Russell.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting me be on your podcast. I enjoyed it.
That was fun. We'll do this again.
Yes, sir. I did it again.
Dope. No, that's it. You're fired. That's it. No. Have a good night.
You too, man. Thank you.
Fans, that was a fun podcast tonight with my guest, the golfer, and Dale Springs. And we just talked, man. It's like, these guys appreciate what we, Elevate Pro. He's a wrestler from Elevate Pro. Fans, check out Elevate Pro on the website. I'm going to put their, you know what, I forgot to put all his handles up here as well. You know what, let's just do it now so I can, God, I'm bad with this stuff. No, that's me. I don't want me. Let's show this. There you go. Check that out. Follow him on his social medias and follow Elevate Pro as well on their social media links and give them a like. Check them out online on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, online, and many more. Fans, thank you for watching the Deathmatch Russell podcast. Have a good night, everyone. And stay tuned. You'll never know who's coming up on my podcast next. Good night, everyone. Happy Friday. You can find more Deathmatch Russell podcasts on the following social media: deathmatchrussell.com, follow on Twitter at DavidNJ32, and on Facebook, facebook.com/DJDaveNJ32.
Instagram at DavidNJ36.
Hey, wrestling fans, I want to mention Collar and Elbow. Collar and Elbow was founded on traditional values of professional wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product intended to connect with people on an emotional level, a symbiotic relationship where one cannot flourish without the other. We strive to create a product that embodies our passion for professional wrestling expressed through street fashion. Visit collarandelbowbrand.com and use the promo code Deathmatch Russell Podcast and save 10% off when you make a purchase. Collar and Elbow, where wrestling passion meets street fashion.
Me on Podcast City Network at podcastcity.net, facebook.com/Podcast City Network. Hit the like button and share. And on Twitter at Podcast City Net. You can hear Deathmatch Russell Podcast on Stitcher Radio and on iTunes.